Okay, let's take a look at lesson 2-1, relations and functions. And so a relation is a set of pairs and input and output values. You can represent a relation in 4 different ways. So you can represent it as a set of ordered pairs, input output, a mapping, table of values, or a graph. So let's take a look at some of the examples. So we have problem 1 representing a relation. Skydiving. When skydivers jump out of an airplane, they experience free fall. The photos show various heights of a skydiver at different times during free fall, ignoring air resistance. How can you represent this relation in 4 different ways? So here is 0 seconds, 10 feet, 4 seconds, 9,744 feet, 8 seconds, 8,976 feet, 12 seconds, 7,696 feet, and 16 seconds, 5,904 feet. So the first way is mapping. They have mapping. So 0 to 10,000, 4 to 9,744, and so on and so forth. Or we can write as ordered pairs. So 0, 10,000, 4, 8, 12, and 16. Or we can do it as a table. Again, same thing, time, height, and we listed all of the different the different points. And then graphing it, we can graph it. So at 0, 10,000, 4 seconds, 9,744, 8 seconds, 8,976, and so on. So then let's try it on our own. It says the monthly average water temperature of the Gulf of Mexico and Key West, Florida, varies during the year. In January, the average water temperature is 69 degrees Fahrenheit. In February, it's 70 degrees. In March, it's 75. In April, it's 78. How can you represent this relation in 4 different ways? So I just made a graph to kind of start us off. But let's do ordered pairs first. So the first ordered pair would be January, and I'm going to do shorthand. And it was 69 degrees. Then we have February. $70 degrees. Then we have March. Which was 75 degrees. Then we have April. Which was 78 degrees, I believe. Yes. All right, so that's one way, ordered pairs. We can also do a chart, or a table, excuse me. And so we'll have month, and then we'll have temperature. And so we'll have January, 69 degrees Fahrenheit, February, 70 degrees, March, 75 degrees, and I've run out of space. April is 78 degrees. And then we can graph it. So let's go ahead and graph it. So January is 69 degrees, February 70 degrees, March 75 degrees, April 78 degrees, and then we can do a mapping. I'm going to write it here. So January, February, March, April. And we have 69, 70, 75, 78. And each one just goes to 1. And there's my mapping. And these are the months again. And this is the temperature. So I hope this helps.